Hey, what's up, guys? It's Gabe with Nerd Tech, and wanted to just give you a quick little tutorial on how you can get started with funneling leads into your GoHighLevel or Nerd Tech CRM and how to start creating some automations around those leads. So, for some reason, I'm on the website tab here, but I'm going to go into, yeah, actually, it's under the same tab, sites, same one that you would build websites over here on the right hand side. It's called Forms. And if you click on the forms, and the difference between forms and surveys, if you can imagine a form just scrolls and scrolls and scrolls depending on how much information you have on there. If you have a lot of information, a lot of people like to switch that over to a survey. A survey is the same as the form, but you can put a small amount of information on the first screen and then click next, put some more information, click next, put some more information and click finalize. So it's just a form that's broken up into different pages so it's a little bit more user friendly. So forms and surveys, both very powerful, great to use for bringing in leads. So let's say you have a website, and I meet with a lot of people that think when they use GoHighLevel, they have to rebuild the whole website here. You can do that, but you don't have to. To get leads going into the system, if you have leads from a website, or maybe you have Google ads or Facebook ads and they're funneling leads to your website, you want them to be able to click on that form when they fill out their information and for the leads to come directly into the system so you can start doing automations and touching those leads. So if you already have a website, you don't have to recreate the whole website. You just need to go here to forms, and they have some form templates on here as well that you can look through. I'm just going to go to create new, and it actually pre-builds this form for you just to kind of give you a jump start. First name, last name, phone number, email. You always want to have a consent here to receive SMS notifications. And one extra thing to keep in mind is I'll tell you, I changed this consent form to also include AI communication because I like to use that as well. I have one saved here. Let me see if I can find it real quick. So I pasted in a sample text that I use. It just says by checking this box, I consent to receive text messages, artificial voice, robocalls. The reason I do that is because if you ever think you might want to use some of these AI services in the future, it's good to make sure that your leads are consented. I've been cracking down on this and it's only going to get worse in the future, I would assume. So make sure your leads are all consented to be able that you can communicate them with any means that you want to or even think that you're going to use in the future. So we can go ahead and name this form. We'll just call it test form and we'll save it. We don't need to do anything crazy here. Just this is just for demo purposes. And how to get this form onto your website, you just go to integrate and then you would copy the embed code. The embed code is just a little snippet of HTML where you can put this on your website or you can give that to your developer or your website builder and have them put that on your website. Very easy to do. Once you have this on your site, since this is linked and built right here inside of the NerdTech GoHighLevel system, your leads are going to start flowing in here. So if this is on your site and you fill this out, what's going to happen is we'll just show you. Let's go to copy form link, and then we'll go into a new tab. We'll do test first, test last, check the box. Let's see here. All right, now I just submitted the form. Click off of there. We'll go back to our contacts, and you can see it immediately put that in here. So if that form was on your website, since we created that, copied the code to your website, you're going to get these leads coming directly into the system. Now, as soon as this lead comes into the system, we may want to send them a text message that says, welcome, or I got your message. When's a good time to chat, or something like that, whatever you might want to touch them first so that they don't leave and go try to find someone else who's going to contact them faster. So we call that speed the lead. We want to engage as quickly as possible. So we're going to go down here to the automation, and I'm going to create one from scratch just so you can see how that's done. We're going to click create workflow, start from scratch. We're going to name this test lead form. Our trigger is going to be, it's going to start with form. So I'm going to type that in, form submitted. And we're going to add a filter here. And we're going to say if the form is, and then we're just going to select that test form. So it's going to pop up any of the forms you've created. You're going to select the form. You're going to save that. Now we have a trigger. Now when somebody submits that form from your website, maybe we want to first add a tag. And maybe we want to add that tag to be website lead. Okay. So we click, now we have, now we're actually tracking the source of leads, which we can later use these numbers in our dashboard to know what's performing well, what's not performing well in terms of your marketing strategies. So now we've added a tag. Maybe we want to add a note, and the note's going to be, we can use this little price tag here to add custom variables. We can say new lead, the name, and you could even put information. Let's say you had on that form, let's say you had some information that you asked them to fill out. Maybe it was a property address, maybe it was point of discussion, maybe it was use case on your services. You could input that, and whatever field that was, it would be a custom field probably. You could input that field here, and so it shows up in the notes section. So we can save that so we have a note. Maybe you want to add a task for yourself. You can add a task and get notified, and you can say new lead, call back, and then you can put the name in the task so you know which lead that is for. Assign to, assign it to yourself or employee. You can say if it's due now, so it's an urgent one. Okay. Call, wants me to add a description there. Call lead. Okay. Now we've submitted the form, we've added a tag, we've added a note, we've added a task. So everything we've done so far is just internal. Now maybe we want to send an SMS, and we can say first name, just got the info use about wanting to work with us. When is a good time to chat? Boom. So they're going to get this immediately. If we don't want it to sound robotic, we can add what's called a wait step. The wait step is going to wait 1 minute. We can do 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, 5 minutes. We'll do wait 1 minute. Save that action. So we're going to wait a minute. We're going to send the SMS, and maybe we want to put another wait, and you can actually choose to wait for contact reply. And if contact replies to this SMS, add a timeout. We'll say 1 day. I'll explain what all this is doing here in a minute. All right, so now what this is doing, we're going to send him SMS, and then we put in this wait step. If he replies, boom, we can do another action. Maybe we want a notification, client replied. We can check that. Maybe we want to have our chatbot start engaging him to qualify the lead. Maybe we need some more questions answered before we engage. Maybe we need to send an appointment link to a calendar that we've created. If they don't reply, then it'll come down this route after 1 day, and we could simply make another message go out. Copy this, copy action to here. We could say, I haven't heard since you reached out yesterday. When's a good time to chat? Save that. And you could do the same thing. You could put in another wait step down here, and you can see how easy it is to start building this automation out to have ultimate success. Maybe we want to wait 3 days on engaging your new leads so they don't go somewhere else. Start building out this tree. You can zoom out here so you can see the whole overview. And then when leads start coming in here, you can check the history. You'll have a history here of leads coming through here. You'll have an enrollment history that'll show you if you have any troubles or something didn't happen right. You can start diagnosing things there. You have a settings section here where you can check to see if you want these text messages to not go out during a specific time. This is for the communication. So this means that if for some reason somebody submits a form and it's after 5 p.m., then it actually this will override that text message to not send out till 8 a.m. the next morning. So that way you're not texting in the middle of the night or crazy hours like that as well. So really powerful to be able to create these automations. And I just wanted to show you in this video how you could create the form, put it on your website, and then create a simple automation around it. Now there's 100, even thousands of different automations or combinations of automations that you could put together. But once you can see the basics and create that, then you can go into this automation. You can click on the plus and you can start scrolling through and just come up with some really unique ways that you can engage or automate different tasks or things that you want to do within the system. So hope it was helpful. If you liked it and you like the content I'm putting out, please just hit like and subscribe. If you have any questions or need help with this stuff, feel free to just book. I have my calendar link down below. I have my website if you want more information about our services. But have a good week, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the tip.